Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Kim Zolciak's daughter hit with multiple DUI drug charges. Kim Zolciak's daughter, Ariana Beermans, is facing up to 6 charges in relation to her 2022 DUI arrest. The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum is standing by her daughter throughout the ordeal, pointing out that Ariana has been nothing but cooperative with police. So what is the RHOA daughter being charged with? Keep reading to find out. Ariana Beermans was arrested for driving under the influence on August 13, 2022. Now she has been officially charged with 6 misdemeanors in relation to the DUI arrest. The charges being brought against her include possession of drug-related objects. She was unlawfully in possession of a THC vape cartridge when she was pulled over. She's also being charged with improper turn, failure to obey signs, underage possession of alcohol, driving under the influence of alcohol, and driving under the influence of multiple substances. When she was arrested, Kim Zolciak's daughter was booked and taken into custody in Forsyth County. Ariana was reportedly pulled over after she hit another car. She was arrested with her boyfriend, Hudson McLeroy, who was also in the car at the time. It was reported that Ariana claimed she hadn't been drinking even though officers smelled alcohol on her breath. She told law enforcement that the smell could have been coming from her clothes. The RHOA daughter admitted to smoking a THC vape pen the night before, but maintained that she didn't drink alcohol before getting in the cab. There was a field sobriety test conducted. Officers said there was a noticeable sway when Ariana walked. Ariana is attempting to fight the charges being brought against her. Her lawyer, Justin Spisman, said that Kim Zolciak's daughter was just upset and anxious from the minor accident that had occurred. He also claims that the investigating officer incorrectly concluded she was impaired by alcohol. Late in 2023, Ariana filed a motion to exclude any evidence gathered as a result of unlawful seizure. Her lawyer claims that there weren't sufficient facts to be able to suspect Ariana was under the influence or that any other criminal activity was underfoot. When her daughter's arrest made it into the news, Kim Zolciak defended Ariana on social media. The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum said, since she was being cooperative and honest, she admitted to consuming marijuana the day before, meaning over 24 hours prior to her contact with the law. She continued, in addition, the arresting officer, as evidenced by his own police report, charged Ariana with impairment by alcohol. She wholly denies these allegations and intends to fight these charges because she is not guilty of them. Kim Zolciak Beermans, the outspoken and glamorous star of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, is no stranger to controversy, but this time it's not her making headlines. The spotlight has shifted to her daughter, Brielle Beermans, after a shocking incident landed the 26-year-old in deep legal trouble. Over the weekend, Brielle was hit with multiple DUI and drug charges following a chaotic series of events that left fans and critics alike buzzing with disbelief. It was a Saturday night that started like any other for Brielle. Dinner at a swanky Atlanta restaurant, followed by drinks with friends. Decked out in her usual designer attire, she shared snapshots of her glamorous evening on social media, flashing her signature pout and carefully styled blonde locks. But as the night wore on, what started as fun soon spiraled out of control, culminating in a police chase that could change the course of her life. According to police reports, around 2 a.m., Brielle was pulled over by an officer who had noticed her vehicle swerving erratically on the highway. The reality star's daughter, who appeared visibly intoxicated, was asked to step out of her car for a field sobriety test. Witnesses reported seeing her argue with the officer, insisting she was perfectly fine and hadn't had much to drink. However, the officer suspected otherwise. Brielle's field sobriety test didn't go as smoothly as she claimed. After multiple failed attempts to walk a straight line, she stumbled back to her car, slurring her words and claiming she was just tired. Despite her protests, the officer proceeded to search her vehicle, and that's when the situation escalated. Inside Brielle's black Range Rover, authorities discovered an open bottle of champagne in the cup holder and a small bag of white powder tucked inside her designer handbag. Immediately, suspicion turned to drugs, and a quick test confirmed the substance to be cocaine. The discovery led to an on-the-spot arrest for possession of narcotics. As the flashing lights of police cruisers lit up the scene, Brielle, who had always appeared in control of her public persona, was placed in handcuffs and escorted into a patrol car. Witnesses say she was visibly upset, tears streaking her makeup as she begged the officers to let her go. "You don't understand who my mom is," she reportedly cried. "I can't go to jail." But the night was only beginning. Brielle was swiftly taken to a nearby police station where she was formally charged with driving under the influence, possession of a controlled substance, and reckless driving. She refused a breathalyzer test, but officers documented her erratic behavior and slurred speech as further evidence of her intoxication. Word of Brielle's arrest spread like wildfire, and within hours, social media was ablaze with comments. Fans of RHOA were divided, some expressing concern for the young reality star, while others were quick to judge, claiming her arrest was another sign of a life lived in excess. After all, Brielle had grown up in the public eye, often flaunting her luxurious lifestyle, from vacations on private jets to glamorous shopping sprees. Kim Zolciak Beerman, who has always been fiercely protective of her children, was quick to issue a statement once the news broke. "My family and I are going through a difficult time right now, and we ask for privacy as we navigate this situation," she wrote on Instagram. "Brielle is my heart, and we are standing by her as she faces this challenge." While Kim's statement was predictably diplomatic, sources close to the family revealed a different story. According to insiders, Kim was devastated by the news of Brielle's arrest, allegedly blaming herself for not stepping in sooner to address her daughter's partying lifestyle. "Kim's heartbroken," said one source. "She's always tried to protect Brielle, but now she feels like she's failed." In the days following Brielle's arrest, more details emerged about her troubled night. According to police reports, Brielle had been partying at a private club with friends prior to her arrest. She had reportedly been drinking heavily throughout the night, and at some point, a friend offered her the cocaine found in her car. It's unclear whether Brielle used the drug, but its presence alone is enough to bring serious consequences. Adding to the drama, Brielle's younger sister, Ariana Beermans, weighed in on the situation with a cryptic post on her Instagram stories. "Family sticks together through the good, the bad, and the ugly," she wrote, fueling speculation about tensions within the family. Fans were quick to dissect the post, wondering if Ariana's words were meant as support for Brielle or a subtle jab at the growing rift between the siblings. As Brielle awaits her court date, the future looks uncertain. If convicted of the charges against her, she could face jail time, hefty fines, and a tarnished reputation that may take years to repair. But perhaps the most significant consequence will be the public scrutiny that comes with living life under the microscope, a scrutiny Brielle has long been accustomed to, but never quite like this. For now, Brielle remains silent on social media, a stark contrast to her usual flurry of posts. It's clear that she and her family are bracing for what comes next, as the fallout from her arrest continues to unfold. Meanwhile, fans of The Real Housewives of Atlanta are left to wonder if Kim Zolciak Beermans' famously tight-knit family can survive this latest scandal, or if Brielle's arrest marks the beginning of a much larger unraveling for the Beerman clan. No matter what happens, one thing is certain. This is a storyline straight out of a reality TV drama, and the cameras will be rolling, capturing every twist and turn. As Brielle faces her legal battles, the world will be watching, waiting to see if the once carefree daughter of a reality star can weather the storm, or if she'll be consumed by the very spotlight that made her famous.